Good morning, children. In our book of life skills, which indicates life values essential for living a meaningful life, today we are going to do second chapter. Its title is Hullabaloo. Hullabaloo is a term for a fuss or commotion, usually over something of little or no importance. Simply, you can say hullabaloo means useless disturbance over trivial matters. The value corner of the chapter is patriotism, peace, law and order. All these values are connected to the story of a king who is quite careless and disinterested. So let's start the chapter. It's going to be a very touching chapter, teaching us important values. So the chapter is about the story of a careless and disinterested king. While he was eating honey and puffed rice with his assistant, mistakenly a drop of honey falls onto the windowsill. Even at the saying of his assistant that he cleans the drop, the king avoided paying attention to it and speaks his customary remark, "Never mind." And what happens then? Slowly, the drops of honey slips down and falls on the street. For devouring this small drop of honey, a number of creatures, including a bird, a cat, and a dog, pounce on it. The bird is attacked by the cat and the cat by a dog, and in this way, ultimately, a civil war erupts into the state, leading from the cat owners and the dog owners. Houses were burned down, people were hurt, even the king's palace itself was set on fire and put to complete collapse. When king saw disorder and damage spread out in his country, it was then he realized his mistake. His customary remark, "Never mind," destroyed his own kingdom. But it was too late to realize this. Damage has already been done. Had the king been patriotic, he would have never ignored law and order of his country. So, children, we should be responsible toward our actions. We should be sensitive. We should be aware of our duties. If God has given us any duty, there is a certain motive behind it. So, in the conclusion of this chapter, let's read some important messages to grasp the values more inertly. Every right implies a responsibility. Every opportunity implies an obligation. And every possession implies a duty. So it is well said, our duty is to be useful, not according to our desires, but according to our powers. Thank you, children.